Good morning, you all. Welcome back to Sidewinder Shed. Oh, this is Sunday, first thing in the friggin' morning. I'm up. But the point of this video here is I want to put a question out, automotive related, to anyone that can give me a hand. Now, what I'm doing is I'm changing the engine, swapping out the engine in my 92 Dodge W250 3/4 ton four-wheel drive truck. The engine I'm putting in is a built, nothing major because this is my daily driver, but I did some modifications to a 91 factory roller cam LA 360 cubic inch engine. Okay, for the full build and everything, go to my playlist and you'll see about 25-26 videos on it. But the thing is, the engine in my pickup right now, a 92, it came with a throttle body fuel injection system, and it has the OBD1 computer in it. And that's what I'm trying to eliminate, is the computer. Now, on the engine I'm putting in, I have a 4-barrel carburetor. I'm going back to a mechanical fuel pump. Actually, the fuel system I'll talk about later because I'm going to run both an electric and a mechanical, so I have a backup. They're not going to run both at the same time. But anyway, my question is, has anyone done this, did a retrograde build where they bypassed the OBD1 computer on this type of truck and gone from a throttle body back to a carburetor? I'm mostly interested in what you use for an ignition system, because I know the computer controls 4 major parts. Obviously the fuel, not a big deal going to carburetor, that's all mechanical, I got that. But it also controls your ignition, the electrics on your ignition and everything. And what are you using for a distributor and everything? I bought a Dragonfire distributor, and everything's supposed to be pretty much self-contained, don't need a computer for it or anything else. But I also have the old an old Petronix Vacuum Advance electronic distributor as well. My question is, how'd you wire it up? What do I have to do to bypass the computer? I know the computer also has a voltage regulator on it. I'm just thinking of going back to a an old style external voltage regulator. And the other thing it controls is my transmission. I have an electronic overdrive automatic transmission. The biggest question I have for you, though, concerns the distributor and the ignition. Again, this is my daily driver. It's not a race car. It's not a weekend thing. It's something I'm going to be using all the time. And what I don't really want to do, I will if I have to, but what I don't want to do is hotwire everything and then, you know, have a toggle switch set and a gauge set and everything that's separate from what came with the truck. If I have to do that, I have to do it. But I'm just asking some questions here. Anybody that's had any type of experience swapping over, like I said, throttle body with the computer controlled ignition to something that just bypasses that computer altogether. If at all possible, like I said, I'd like to go medieval on the computer. What I mean by that is eliminate the computer, eliminate all its predecessors and descendants from that computer, so that thing has, you never knew it existed. I want to end its family line it right there in the truck. I want to just wipe it out completely, if at all possible. Anyway, any suggestions, if you can point me in the right direction, some suggestions on either forums or YouTube videos, or just anywhere where I can find some information, guys, I would appreciate it greatly. Thank you all. You have a good day. One more thing, actually, before I I end this video, just another thing I was thinking about. I was talking about the fueling system, and what I have on here is an edlebrock 650 AVS2 carburetor, and it has two feeds for the fuel. One on this side, one on that side. And what I've done with this engine is when I put the camshaft in, it came with the long nose camshaft to begin with, right from the factory, long snout, whatever you want to call it. And so when I replaced the camshaft, I didn't go crazy, just bumped it up a little bit. And same long nose camshaft. And I got a timing case cover, or a timing chain cover, I'm sorry. And on this one, it has the cutout for the mechanical fuel pump. And I put the eccentric on the camshaft as well. So it's all set up for mechanical fuel pump. And what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to run the mechanical fuel pump over onto this side. But I'm also keeping the electric fuel pump, and I'm going to hook it to this side. I'm not going to run both at once. It'll be an either or, but I like to have backup whenever I can. Nowadays, I don't trust parts from anything brand new. I'm working on the third or fourth electric fuel pump in the truck already. One was bad right out the box. Mechanical fuel pumps, well, I remember back in the day, I always used to carry a spare behind the seat of my old cars or trucks or in the trunk, whatever, just in case. And they're easy enough to change, but I don't want to do it at midnight on the side of the highway if I don't have to, you know, if one goes out. And or if I'm camping and I'm out in the woods and it's rainy and nasty and everything, I'd rather just flick a switch, turn a valve, and have a fuel pump going. But again, let me know your thoughts. I don't think it'll be too difficult on the mechanical side. I mean, on the electric fuel pump side. Yes, I'll have a fuel pressure regulator, and it will be a flow through with a return line to the tank. I'm going to keep that set up. On the mechanical side, it'll just be a regular old simple deadhead to it. And but anyway, guys, let me know what you all think about that. And again, here's the Dragonfire distributor that I have on this engine at the moment. That is my biggest thing I need some help with, is the wiring, the hookups, and stuff like that for the ignition. Any suggestions? Also, while I'm thinking about it, because I know I'll forget again until I drop this thing in, linkages. Any suggestion for linkages for the throttle and the kickdown? I know they make some kits, and I know there's some stuff out there, but any of y'all with some experience, if you could, like I said, just give some suggestions here, that would be great. Other than that, yeah, I was hoping to have this thing already in the truck by now, but life happens. I got other things I got to do. And as y'all know too, I'm working on a 31-year-old vehicle. This is not going to be a simple in-out swap, because that old engine, all them parts have been together for 31 years. I can guarantee you it's going to be a contested divorce. It's just going to be a mess getting everything out. Things are going to break. Things are not going to want to go right. I'm going to find pieces and parts that are going to need to be replaced. And like I said, seeing as it's my daily driver and the only option I have for another vehicle is the motorcycle. So again, I'm also waiting on the weather to chill out, figure out what it's going to do. Anyway, thank you all. Appreciate y'all subscribing and watching, and please, send some information my way. I really would appreciate it. All right, thank you all. Have a good day. Be safe. Take care.